dropping of a product, dropping of a product, dropping of a product, dropping of a product, of dropping of a product, dropping of a product. Good day, viewers. Welcome to Web Educate, YouTube channel that presents accounting courses. Today, as usual, we are covering course accounting topic. And the course accounting topic that we are covering today is the dropping of a product. Dropping of a product. And this topic is among those topics that help management in making decisions. That use marginal cost in making decisions. It makes use of what? Of marginal cost in making decisions. We are covering an illustration today about dropping of a product. And the questions is, say a sample, say a company produces, a sample, a company produces 3 products for which produces 3 products for which the following operating statement has been produced, for which the following operating statement has been produced. Product X, product Y, product Z. For copyright purposes, this question is being taken from Management Accounting, Lucy. Management Accounting textbook, Lucy. Product X, product X in pounds, product Y, in pounds, product Z, pounds, and the total of the pounds. And what are they? Sales for product X, 32,000 pounds, product Y, 50,000 pounds, product Z, 45,000 pounds, and the product and the total 127,000. Then you have total costs. And when I talk about total costs, that means comprising of what? Variable costs and fixed costs. 36,000 for product X, 30,000 for product Y, 34,000 for product Z, and 108. And you adjust it with each other. You have what's the profit or loss? Profit or loss for product X, you have a loss. And product Y, what do you have there? You have a 12,000. And that is profit. That is profit. Then you have 11 here, 11,000 pounds here. And what do you have here? You have 19,000 pounds on the total column. Do you see? The total cost comprise the total, that is this total cost. The total cost comprise 2/3 variable and 1/3 fixed. That is, 2/3 is variable cost of this, while 1/3 is variable cost of this. 2/3 is variable cost of this. 1/3 is fixed cost of this. 2/3 is variable cost of this. 1/3 is fixed cost of this. The director considered that as product S shows, the director considers that as product X, consider that as product X shows a loss, should it be discontinued? Should it be discontinued? Question mark. Question mark. Should it be discontinued? Look at it. The question says, a company produces three products for which the following operating statement has been produced. Product X, product Y, product Z, and the total column. Sales for product X is 32,000. Sales for product Y is 50,000. Sales for product Z is 45,000. And the total is 127,000 for all the products. Their total sales. Total cost, comprising both variable and fixed costs. 36,000 for product X, 38,000 for product Y, 34,000 for product Z, 108,000 pounds for the total cost of all the products. Profit and loss, 4,000 for product X, loss, 12,000 for product Y, profit, 11,000 for product Z, profit, and 19,000 for the total. That's 19,000 overall profit. The total cost comprised 2/3 variable and 1/3 fixed. 1/3 fixed. The directors consider that as product X shows a loss, should it be discontinued? Should product X be discontinued? And that is what we are talking about here, that for the company to decide whether to discontinue or to continue production of product X simply because it gives loss, it depends on what? On the calculation making use of a marginal cost. And look at this. Total cost. According to the question says total cost comprised 2/3 variable. So we are going to analyze this now into the variable and the fixed cost. 2/3 variable and 1/3 fixed. So for us to know if the contribution, if you have a positive contribution, the company should continue, because the contribution from product set will shoot up the overall net profit. Because whether you discontinue product X or not, the fixed costs have to be what? Have to be catered for by these two. Because fixed cost is fixed. That's something about the feature of cost. Features of cost. 1. Features of cost in cost accounting. 1. Variable cost per unit remain constant. Remain constant at all activity levels. Whether one unit or many units, it remains constant. Then 2, variable cost in volume or in total. In volume or in total varies according to the level of activities. Fixed cost. That's an assumption of cost. Fixed cost, assumption of production cost. Fixed cost remain constant at all levels of activities. At all level of activities. Look at it. Look at this. Fixed costs remain constant at all level of activities. Whether we discontinue this, look at it. Whatever the production rate we produce, whether this one is 1,000, this one is 1,500, and this one is 1,200, all together. Whatever the unit, the fixed cost remains the same. Whether you produce this and this, the fixed cost remains the same. Or whether I produce this and this, the fixed cost remains the same. It's only the variable cost element that varies according to the what? According to the level of activities. That varies according to the level of activities. So, whether we discontinue this or not, the fixed cost remains the same. So, dropping product S simply because it gives loss does not reduce our fixed cost. The fixed cost still remains the same. So, this company should not discontinue product X. Because when you do the analysis now, you see that the variable cost, after deducting the variable cost, we are going to arrive at what? At contribution. So this contribution of product X, if added to what? To the overall contribution, is going to shoot it up. So there's no need for us to work, for the company to what? To discontinue this. Let's do the analysis now. The solution. I'm rubbing it off. Say product variable cost per unit remain constant at all activity levels, or at all level of activities. Per unit. But we're talking about variable cost in volume or in total. varies according to the level of activities. So that's why it's help management in making decision, because the more you produce, the higher you expend it. But when you're talking about fixed cost, it does not mean the more you produce or the lesser you produce, it remains fixed at all levels, whether it's 1 or whether it's 2 or whether it's thousands. The fixed cost remains the same. That's an assumption of production cost. Then the fixed cost remain constant at all level of activities. So let's go to the solution now. Let's go to the solution now. Let's go to the solution. Let's go to the solution. Okay. Solution. 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 We're going to analyze it based on each product. But let's first of all have the, what is it? The separation of variable and fixed cost. See, fixed cost, you have the product X, you have the product X, variable cost, and the fixed cost. The product X, 2/3 multiplied by 36. So multiplied by 36,000. That gives us the variable cost. The variable cost is 24. 24. And the fixed cost is what? The fixed cost is 12,000. The fixed cost is 12,000, and the product Y, 2/3. No. No. Variable cost. 2/3 multiplied by 36,000. That is 1 for variable cost. And the fixed cost is 1/3 multiplied by 36,000. Can see for this. Then this is for product X. Then product Y. Product Y, you have 2/3 multiplied by 38. 38,000, and then this other one, 1/3 multiplied by 38,000. While for the product seed, 2/3 multiplied by 34,000, and fixed cost is 1/3 multiplied by 34,000. And for this is 25,333, and for this is a 22,667. 22,667. And for the fiscals, they're going to have, for the fiscals, they're going to have, for the fiscals, they're going to have, for the fiscals, they're going to have 25,333 minus 38,000, and that is the fiscals element, 12,667. 12,667, and for the product seed, 34,000 minus 22,667, and that gives you 11,333. That is the separation of what? Of variable cost and the fixed cost. For product X, the variable cost is 24,000, while the fixed cost is 1/3 of 36,000, 12,000. 2/3 of 36,000, 24,000. Product Y, 25,333. That is 2/3 of 38,000. For the fixed cost, 1/3 of 38,000 is 12,067. 2/3 of 38,000 is 25,333. Then for product seed, the total cost is 34. The 2/3 of it is 22,067. While and that's the variable cost. And the fixed cost as element is 1/3 of 34,000, giving us 11,333. So look at the analysis now. This is the variable cost element, and this is the fixed cost element. When you add this up, it remains fixed whether you drop product X or not. The fixed cost remain fixed. And let's do the summation. Let's see the addition of it. 12,000 plus 12,667 plus 11,333 gives us 10,666. 10,666. This remains the same. And this is the total variable cost. Total variable cost 24,000 plus 25,333 plus 22,667, and that gives us 72,000. This gives us 72,000. If you add this together, it's going to give us 108,000. So, for us to determine whether to drop product X or not, we're going to do this is just a preamble. So we're going to do the solution now. The solution now, I just want to analyze this into variable and fixed element. So I rub this off. I rub it off. I want to rub it off. So for us to know whether to drop or not, we're going to have it. We're going to consider the marginal cost. Like I said, company uses marginal cost to make decision. To make decision, use marginal cost. And what are those? Let me come again. Acceptance or rejection of a special order, dropping of a product, make or buy of a product, and the limiting factor. Today we are covering dropping of a product. The solution now is product X. Product X and product X, the space may not be enough. Product X, product Y, and product Z, and the total. The total. So you have your 6. These are in pounds, in pounds, in pounds, in pounds, in pounds. sales. What is the sales? Sales for product X is, according to the question, 32,000 naira. Then sales for product Y, 50,000 naira. And for this is, and the total is 127,000. 127,000. Then you have the marginal cost. Less marginal cost. What are the marginal costs? For product Z, marginal cost is, for product Y, marginal cost is 25. According to the analysis, 25,333. Then for product C, marginal cost is 22,667. And the total is 72,000 naira. 72,000 pounds, not naira. 10,000 pounds. And when you have the look at the contribution. The contribution from product X is 8,000 pounds. 8,000 pounds. Contribution from product Y is 24,000. 24,664 pounds. And from product Z is 22,000. You can see. Look at this. It gives us what? Contribution. And the total contribution is is what? Is 55,000. If you add this up, look at it. Now, you can see that this contribution is inside this, is in this 55,000. Assuming we drop this product X, it's going to reduce our contribution by what? By 8,000. And this contribution contributes to what? To the overall net profit. So the fixed cost now is not whether product X or whether it's going to be fixed cost for all the level of activities. So what's our fixed cost? Less fixed cost. And that is, what is total fixed cost? According to the analysis, that is 36,000. What is 36,000? Deduct it from contribution. You arrive at 19,000. You arrive at 19,000. You can see the contribution of product X is here. If the contribution of product X is dropped, this figure is going to be dropped, and the net profit is going to be what? It's going to be reduced. Net profit is going to be reduced. Let's do the analysis. Contribution from products. Let's say, what's contribution from products? Contribution, product Y. Contribution from products. Let's do that. Okay. Assuming we drop product X. Now, contribution product what? Product Y. Then contribution of product 6. What's the contribution? 20. This was is in pounds, 24,667 for this, for product seed, 22,333. Let's add it together. We add it, you have total contribution from the two. Total contribution of Y and Z, of Y and seed. We have 47,000. You see? 47. You can see. Look at it. If product S is not dropped, we have 57. We have 55,000. If product, assuming we drop product X, we have 47,000 as what? As total contribution. So the fixed cost, whether you drop it or you don't drop it, fixed cost remains the same. Less fixed cost. What's our fixed cost? 36,000. And what's the overall net profit? Our net profit is now going to be what? It's going to be 11,000. You can see that it has reduced our net profit to what? To 11,000 pounds instead of 19,000 pounds. If we have not dropped product X, that give us contribution of 8,000. This contribution has been dropped here because it is not A. And look at the total contribution for 7,000 instead of 55,000 if it has not been dropped. But assuming that it has been dropped here, look at it. 11,000. So, on the surface of negative net profit from the question that give us 4,000, it is not worthwhile dropping product X simply because it gives 4,000 net loss. Simply because it gives us loss of 4,000 pounds. So, for you to decide whether to drop a product or not, company uses marginal cost. Marginal cost helps you to determine a contribution. To get the contribution. Because fixed costs at all level of activity remain the same. Whether we drop this, we will reduce this activity level of product X. Whether we drop it or not, the fixed cost is going to cater for, the fixed cost still remain the same. So there's no need of dropping this simply because of net profit. If it gives us negative contribution, that is where we are going to what? We are going to consider whether to drop it. We are going to drop it. But in this case, it is not advisable dropping product X simply because it gives net profit, not contribution. It gives net loss of 4,000 pounds. So since we have contribution of it, product X, we go ahead and continue to produce, and in the future, it's going to give us positive net profit. So if you find this course interesting, please do subscribe to the channel to enable us produce more of this in the future. Like I have said, we are going to produce this. Watch more for our video at least 4 or 5 times in a week. And by you subscribe to our channel and share with your friends and more students all over the world, it will enable us to produce more and more of these in the future to add value to people. So please consider subscribe to the channel. And as you do so, God bless you. Help us to have a wider coverage of what? Of more people all over the world. And we also will be encouraged to produce more of this in the future. And whenever you produce more of this in the future, YouTube will be able to notify you of our new courses. Thank you. God bless you. See you in the next video.